Hey everyone, I'm Mike,
And I'm Adam.
and we're back again today. Today we are going to focus on one brewery.
Spotlight.
Yep, we're going to spotlight it. It is Old Hickory,
Old Hickory.
and we absolutely love this place.
Mm-hmm.
They have several beers that I love. Photon Sphere was one of my first favorites by them. Event Horizon, Scorpius Eclipse is fantastic. Have you had that one yet?
I have not had that one.
So many. If you're anywhere near Old Hickory or you can find Old Hickory, get yourself some.
Yeah, we're spotlighting two good ones here. Well, I've never actually had this one, but we both really like the Photon Sphere.
I've had both. So, spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
All right. So let's start off with the Photon Sphere. Okay, this is an imperial stout, bourbon barrel aged with honey, cinnamon, vanilla, cocoa, and habanero. And it clocks in at 11.7%. So, crushable?
It'll crush you.
I will crush these all the time. I love, look at that. Oh, it's so
kind of a spotlight on two really solid beer. Solid beers here. I've never had the Seven Devils that we're going to have next, but I have a good feeling. We both have had this one.
Yeah. Now they do change the recipe.
Yeah. This used to be a little bit more coffee inspired, coffee forward. Now it's got that habanero. It's got a really good bourbon nose to it, sweet, chocolatey. The kind of the watered down version of this is the Event Horizon. It doesn't have the habaneros.
Right.
Whereas this one,
I would never call that watered down. It's still excellent. But yeah, I know what you're saying. It's
got a good. It's a little oily, which I like. It's got a good mouthfeel to it. Just a spotlight.
Cheers.
Cheers. Man, that's good.
I love everything about it.
That's good. It's got a long, lingering heat. Sweet.
Yep. It's
rich.
Sweet on the front, and then the lingering heat, like you said, and you can just feel it going down. Oh, it's so.
The spice hits on the back. It's not too spicy, which is a thing. You can get too spicy, and this is not that.
No, but it's there, and you know it's there, and it's a fantastic note.
It's got that layer of honey that's in there that adds it. It's a nice balance for the heat.
I truly believe that this is one that grows in the glass.
Yes, it does. This one, if you sit with it for a little bit, it will change on you.
Yep.
You'll get some different flavors. I think the spice is the thing that grows the most out of this.
Yep.
But the honey is there, and the honey helps mellow it out a little bit.
And I just got some honey on that last sip. Yep. But I mean, again, you take your time, you work your way through this. You're not chugging this down. Enjoy it. It's a sipping beer, and it's fantastic. You're going to pick up on the vanilla. You're going to pick up on the cinnamon. You're going to pick up on the cocoa. You're going to definitely pick up on the habanero. We've already discussed that. The bourbon, it's in the nose. It's in the taste. It's just all around a very, very solid beer.
Yes, this is one of their best. This is definitely one of their best.
If I'm not mistaken, they did not brew this last year.
I'm not sure.
I think the Photon Sphere, I don't think it was the Event Horizon. I think it was the Photon Sphere that for whatever reason, because I had gone and I wanted to get some, and even the woman that worked there, she said she was disappointed that they weren't doing it. It was definitely one of their mainstays, and I'm pretty sure it was Photon Sphere. So I'm happy to see that it's available. So this is just fantastic.
Good stuff.
This is really, really good. 4.5.
4.5.
Yeah, it's just
4.5. It's not perfect. Very few are, but it's go-to. Go-to. You see it, get it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
So good.
Good stuff.
Yep.
Old Hickory has good stuff here. Now this is the Seven Devils. The Seven Devils. This is a Scotch ale aged in bourbon barrels, 11.6%. Just a skosh off of the Photon Sphere there. I do enjoy a good Scotch ale. We did Scotch ale, Scotch style. We did Scotch style episode a little while back. And to age it in some bourbon barrels, that's what I'm talking about. So right off the bat, it actually looks like bourbon.
I'm so anxious to hear what you have to say about this. Now, when I think of Scotch ales, I think of that wee heavy that we had.
Yeah.
And I mean, we've had a few, and I think we enjoyed them.
Yeah, already looks a little bit more carbonated than the. There was some difficulty getting ahead on that one, but it does. It's got that liquid caramel color to it.
Yes, it does.
It's not see through like most bourbons. I was expecting a little bit stronger bourbon nose, but it's there. It smells real caramelly. Yeah, it smells sweet and rich. I'm looking forward to this.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I thought you would like this.
Oh, that is sweet. That is a really sweet, caramelly. The bourbon is there. I think the bourbon's stronger on the Photon sphere, but it's there.
It definitely is. Yeah.
Malty, but not overly malty. Definitely not hoppy. There's no hops.
No, there's no hops.
No hops.
It's such a contrast coming off something that had a lot more bourbon forward and the habanero heat going to this. Completely different styles of beer. Luckily, we did our palate cleanse in between so that we could enjoy this and not have remnants of the first one.
Can't really get ahead on this one. It's not. It pours a little carbonated, but it's not. Doesn't have that bubbliness.
I could never get ahead. I just can't do it. So I don't even bother trying anymore.
Oh yeah, this is good. This is so it's like you said, it's a whole different thing from the Photon sphere. You're in a different mood.
Yeah,
it's lighter, obviously. It feels lighter. It's boozy without being overly boozy.
Yeah, we've talked about some where it's almost sneaky boozy. It's like, this is a 12.3. I'm shocked by that and then that it's going to hit you like a Long Island iced tea.
Yeah,
where it's like, well, that was nothing, and then you can't.
This does not feel like 11.6.
No, which could be dangerous, but there's enough in there that you're getting something. And that's what I was getting at. I don't think it's as sneaky high in ABV as some of the beer that we've had.
Right.
Now, after you've had, 2-3 sips?
Yeah.
Okay. What are your thoughts on growing in the glass with this one?
I think that it's I don't think it grows the same way as the Photon sphere. I think the Photon sphere is more complex.
Yes.
And that there's a lot more things going on with this. I think the central flavors really hold up with this. So maybe not necessarily grow, but it holds steady, and this is not fading. A lot of beers that don't necessarily grow, they tend to fade, and this one's not.
No, this is very consistent. This Seven Devils, it hits you with everything that it's got right off the bat.
Yeah.
And then it just continues.
Yeah,
it doesn't grow in the glass. It certainly doesn't wither in the glass. But there's not the complexity that you have in the Photon sphere. But it's a Scotch ale aged in bourbon barrels. It doesn't have the habanero. It doesn't have the cocoa. It doesn't have the vanilla and cinnamon. You're expecting more from a beer that has that many ingredients. This is more straightforward.
It is more straightforward. The layers that are there are. It's you have like artisan things. The layers in here are really there's a lot of care that's gone into the different layering here, and I think that's what maintains that level. That each level of flavor is meticulous, and all right, this is designed to stay.
Yeah,
and it does.
And that's again, we're not sponsored by Old Hickory or anything, although very open to it. Love Old Hickory. But I think that they're meticulous in everything that they do. I have yet to have a beer from them. I'm not crazy about the Hickory. What is it? Hickory stick stout?
Okay,
something like that.
Yeah.
It's still far above a 3.
Yeah.
But it's not to me, the Photon Sphere, Event Horizon, Scorpius Eclipse, and several others are way, way up there. But they're just meticulous about everything.
The Ruby Lager is just a solid all around.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely, it is. Everything that they do, you can tell that there's attention to detail and a lot of pride.
Yep.
And that's one thing I absolutely love about Old Hickory. Anytime that we're going out to the Blue Ridge Parkway or anything like that, we always are going to stop at Old Hickory.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
I'm going to give this a 4.5. I really like that.
I'm a 4.25 on this. It's not as complex.
Yeah.
And I like the complexity of this. This is an outstanding beer. Anything above a 3, the two of us are going to drink again.
Yeah.
That's our baseline. Below a 3 is not good. When you exceed a 4, you know that this is going to be a solid beer. So a 4.5 and a 4.25.
Good stuff.
That's Old Hickory.
Good stuff. This is a nice little spotlight for really high quality North Carolina brewery.
Yeah. I mean, support your local breweries anyhow. At least give them a try. Do a flight. Find something that you like. But this is one. This, Casita, Burial. There are a few here in North Carolina that you're just going to go in and you're going to hit a home run with almost everything that you try.
Yep.
So shout out to Old Hickory. Keep up the good work. We really enjoy you.
Yes. Really enjoy the products.
Yeah. So cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Get yourself some.
Thanks for watching.
Bye.